Hi, is there any mock available for this OPP, OPE? OPPE?
So hello, good evening everyone. Okay, so yeah, that question I heard is there any mock available, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Actually, we are going to discuss those OPP mock today.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, but you guys have to first of all, you guys have to try for it, and then we'll discuss the solution. Fine, right?
Okay.
So shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, it's already been there. Okay, are you seeing this question?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So this is the question. A data entry operator has a faulty keyboard. The keys 0 and 1 are very unreliable. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. While entering phone numbers into database, the operator uses the letter L. Okay, this is L, small l, as a replacement for 1 and O as a replacement for 0. Whenever these binary digits, let him down. And both these L and O are in lowercase, right? Okay. So the question is, so you understand this scenario, right? So whenever there is in any phone number, if there is 0 in that phone number, the operator writes it as O, small o, and whenever there is 1, he writes it as L. Okay. So question is, accept a 10-digit number as input. So input is a 10-digit number. Question is, find the number of places where the numbers 0 and 1 have been replaced by letters. Okay. So let's say that the phone number is like this: 9970675325. Okay, so in that case, if that 0 is there, right, so 0 is considered as O, small o.
Oh,
Okay, so how many times it is appearing in that phone number? One time, right? So that one time is called as a mistake. And if there is no O or like 0 and 1 in the phone number, then there is no mistake, right? So if you found 0 and 1 in the phone number, then print it as a mistake. And if it is not there, then you should print it as no mistake. And one more thing you have to print is print the correct phone number. So if that phone number is having 0 and 1, that means it is faulty. In that case, what you have to do is you have to correct it out. You have to, so you have to print two things. One, if it is if there is a mistake, uh, then you have to print number of mistakes. Okay, and if there is no mistake, then you have to, anyway you have to print no mistake. And another thing you have to print is, if there is a mistake, then you have to print the correct phone number. Fine. Okay, please try, and let me know if you have any doubt in this.
Okay.
Sir, I have one doubt in the question. So, whenever the phone number will have alphabets, they are only going to be the small O and small I. There will be no other number, right? Or it can be any alphabet.
No, no, no. If let's say phone number is 9970, right?
Mhm.
So in that case, instead of 0, it will be O. So it will be like 9970.
Okay. It's not that any other number can, any other
No,
alphabet can
no,
be
no.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, no. Only if 0 is there, then O. And if it is 9971, then in that case, 997L. It's not IL, small L.
Oh, it's a L. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
What is the assignment today? I have joined
Okay,
just now.
okay. So we are actually solving some OPP questions, OPP mock questions.
How can we find the OPP mock questions?
So it is there. Okay, I'll tell you where it is. This under that practice test programming assignment, right? So practice
Yes.
test programming.
Yes.
In that, if you go at the last, so there is
Okay.
OPP1, Mock 1, Mock 2, Mock 3. So we are solving those
Okay.
questions. Okay.
Okay.
And anyway, you can see here also in front of your screen.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, is there any provision of static variable like C language in Python?
Static variable means like you have to assume some variable or something like that. What you trying to say?
That means in the different function call, the life of the variable persist between during two different function call. If I initialize by static variable with 0, after that if I modify the value, it will remain, the modified value remain intact in the different function call. How can we use it in Python?
I'm not like what are you trying to say? Like if you have some, let's say you have some variable, you initialize with 0, then what you're trying to say? You wanted to modify, let's say you have added
Suppose,
1.
okay,
Uh,
wait, okay, I give you one example. Suppose I like count equal to 0.
okay.
After that, I modify the count for
By
certain
1.
condition, I modify the variable count. Suppose
Okay.
it's now at the end
Count
of the
plus
function,
1.
now
Okay.
count is equal to 5, anything.
Okay. Okay.
After that, again I call the function recursively. If I recursively call the function,
Hmm.
then I want that the count value should be 5, not 0. But again, if it start from the beginning, again it initialize by 0. This is the problem.
It will
Suppose
be,
I
yeah.
want to,
Somebody is saying something. Yeah. Yeah. You go ahead. Yeah. Ajit Singh has raised hand for this thing
suppose
or.
that I create a blank list.
Hmm.
Suppose A is equal to opening and closing third bracket. After
Hmm.
that, I append some value.
Hmm.
After that, again I come back and execute that function recursively.
Hmm.
That means call again and again and again.
Hmm.
That means again it will start from the blank list. This is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
serious
It will. Yes.
problem.
It will. It
All
will.
the all the recursive function I face same type of problem. I cannot avoid the situation. Otherwise, all
Okay.
the programming are
Okay.
okay, but I cannot avoid the situation. How can I want your
Hello,
suggestion.
Yes. Yes.
hello.
Yes, Ajit. Yeah. Yeah.
Sir,
Actually, there.
I was doing some program in which I'm getting error that
Hmm.
int is not callable, float is not callable.
Hmm.
So uh, I don't
In
know
this same
what is
problem you are
actually.
saying, or you are saying something else?
No, no, is another problem, sir. Actually,
Okay.
I haven't reached till this lecture, so that's why
No,
I
no.
was
This is
asking of previous.
okay. So okay, there will be one session on like some other doubts, right? So today we'll solve these questions only. OPP mock. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, one of the sessions will be there. You can ask any doubt in that session. Okay. So today we'll stick to this questions itself. Whatever things are there, right?
Okay.
Hmm.
So today only
Can
for
I
this.
share my screen?
OPP problems. Yeah. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Huh?
The question one, can I share my screen? Or
Have you finished?
the
Have you
chat
finished?
box? Yes, sir.
Yes, 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 yes. You can actually. Just a minute. Huh?
Okay, sir. How
We're
to
trying,
do this?
still
Are you
working.
guys? You are still working? Okay. Who said like? I'm sorry.
Sir,
So we'll wait for like
okay.
4 5 minutes again, and then
Okay.
we'll. Sanjay. Okay then.
Sir, I have one doubt here only. When I
Huh.
put input,
Hmm.
then I count.
Then I make the correction. Replace L with 1.
One.
So yeah, so 1 is integer, no, but input n is input. That means n will be string.
Yeah. So you have to input that. So whenever you're replacing one, right, you have to replace it
Yes.
with string itself.
Uh, okay.
Okay. You should not
Yes.
replace it with the integer. Then it will
Uh-huh.
be the, because that input number is in string
Yes.
actually,
Uh,
right?
yes. That
Mhm.
is okay. So you understand.
Mhm. Okay.
Thank
So this problem can be solved by using if elif statements. Okay. So you need not to, I think, use another things. Only if elif, it's fine with for loop, obviously.
Sir, I can place I 0 and I, or 0
No,
and
no, O and L. Yeah, O and L.
O and
L.
1 0, or I and 1.
No, no. So for 0 it is O, and for 1 it is L.
Yes.
L.
So I used replace function, but it doesn't work.
Okay, wait for 2 minutes. We'll discuss the solution. Okay, and we'll
Okay,
see
sir.
your code also. If what is the problem in that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. And this problem can be solved without using function. Actually, it's not like you guys have to create a function. Without a function also you can solve this actually.
Sorry, sir. That is not a inbuilt function, not a direct function.
Okay, fine. Yeah. No, we'll see anyway. I think Prabhavati raised the hand, right? Yes, Prabhavati. Yeah. I think you are not audible. Another two. Yes, Thayamal. Yes, Thayamal. Huh?
Yes, sir. I have completed.
Okay, fine. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. We'll wait for 1 more minute and.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Prabhat, you are not audible actually. So, Chain, this was, you're
Yeah,
also saying that you're
yeah.
completed.
Am I audible?
Yes.
So I have two questions. So how many questions can we expect, and what is the like in that duration?
So, it will be, I think, 1.5 hour of exam,
Hmm.
and you may expect 3 to 4 questions in that exam. Like that.
Okay, and one more request, like, can you release some more matrix related questions?
Yeah. So, okay. One thing is there. One more session you will have. Okay, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So, in that maybe the questions related to matrix will be discussed there. Okay, and and today's session also, Ram is going to join at around 9:30 or something. So he will be in a position to tell you, and you can actually ask him whatever things are there regarding your preparations and everything. Fine. So he is going to actually join at 9:30. So all the related parts to this questions, how whatever the timing is there, everything he's been looking at. So you can just ask whatever things to him, right? So he's going to join it today 9:30, and maybe he will take one session tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Fine, no?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So shall we discuss? Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes.
one last question. So
Yeah.
if suppose I solve a problem and I have all my public test cases passed,
Mm-hmm.
but the marks are allocated based upon the private test
Yeah.
cases, right?
Uh-huh.
Nothing for public.
No.
Okay.
So public test cases is for your understanding that okay, you have, so you should get something, right? Yeah. Whatever I did, at that moment of time, you think like that is correct, and then marks will be based on private test cases.
Got it. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. Who wants to actually show the solution? I forgot the name of.
Sir,
Shall I show?
I I don't know the first person who completed. I'm sorry.
time also. Actually,
Oh,
one more thing.
okay. I'll stop sharing my screen. You can just share and yeah. So when okay, we'll see.
Sir, am I audible now, sir?
Yeah, screen share is disabled. Right?
Yes, sir. Host disabled participants screen share.
Okay.
Disabled the participants screen. Just enable.
Are you able to share your screen?
No, sir. Actually, you disable the sharing, participant sharing. You enable that, then only I can share.
Okay, wait. Okay. Meanwhile, can you explain the can you explain the logic behind it?
First, the number is obtained as a string.
Hmm?
Input phone number is mobile number is obtained as a string.
Okay.
We initialize the count as 0 to count how many O and N's are here in the phone number. Next, used for loop.
No. First of all, explain the logic. Like what you have to do. Yeah. Just don't.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
So just to get one input, and for the each and every, the input is in string only. So we have to check each and every element in that string. Whether if it is O, we need to replace that O as 0. As the same time, we need to increase the count.
Yes. Right.
Similarly for L. If it is present, if that element is present in that number, then we have to replace that L by 1 and then increase the count.
Correct. Yeah.
And finally, we need to print both the things, count as well as number.
Oh, okay. Right.
Sir,
Just a minute.
Sir.
Your voice is not audible. Actually, it's clear. It's not clear.
Very low?
It's blurry.
Is it okay now, sir?
Yeah,
Sir,
now.
Actually, I did not use this replace function and also
Okay.
I had one string with an empty string, and then I kept on appending the numbers. And when I encountered zero in that digits, then it is replaced with that one alone zero that O alone has to be appended as zero.
That is also fine. Yes. Both of the things fine.
Yes, like that's one.
Okay.
Can I explain, sir, what I did?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so what I did, I took n as input, then count is equal to n dot count string L plus n dot count string O. Then I will have the total count. Then next line I put correct for correction. So n correct equal to n dot replace string L with string 1. Then n dot correct then is equal to n means I have to add the same correction in the first one. So n dot correct is equal to n underscore correct dot replace string O with string 0. Then if count is greater than 0, then print count mistakes. If else, print no mistake.
Right. So basically, you use a replace function here, right?
Yes.
So yeah. So right. Just a moment. They will enable the screen sharing options. Just 1 or 2 minutes. Okay.
Till my test is passed.
Yeah. No. It will pass. Yes, correct. So there will be two ways, right? Either you can start with empty string, or you can use the replace function. So yeah, who wants to Thalaimal, right? I think if I'm not present. Okay, I think the screen sharing option is enabled now. You can show your code. Okay, Virat has shared. Okay, fine. Who is this? Virat or?
Yeah, I have shared this. Virat.
Okay.
I used a list function, list and count.
So basically,
function.
what you have done, you prepared a list. Okay. In that you count O and L, right? Okay. If else print N1 and okay, print mistakes and for okay. So but where you joined that again? So you
The last line is
okay, print I and with end. Fine. Okay. All of you understand this one, right? This code. So we write. Please like use that arrows there. You can maximize it and just explain your code. So first of all, you take the input, right, and then you prepared a list of that because it is a sequence of numbers, right? Okay. You should not do control plus.
One minute.
Maximize the window, please.
So, use yeah, and use that plus button there. That right top. Yes, fine. It's visible anyway.
So what I did first, I count O and L in the list. If it is 0, then print no mistakes. If it is not 0, else part where I print directly what is the count of O and L, and then print mistakes means 3 mistakes or 4 mistakes that this two print statement will print that thing. and after that I run a for loop in my list, and in for loop wherever I will come, it will print 1. I is equals to O come, it will print 0, and I equals to L come, there it will print 1, and I use simple print command and executed this code. It is working fine.
Okay, please stop sharing your screen. Thank you for sharing your screen. Okay, one more. I think 2 more variations are there, right? In that same. So someone has used a replace string. So anybody wants to show that code?
Sir, I will show.
Yeah, anyone, please.
I did not use replace, sir, but
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Sir, okay. So can I get? Sorry,
Somebody has opened, right? Okay.
I think
Sanjeev Shah
yes,
has.
yes, sir. I am. Okay.
Okay.
So I did.
So this is my screen.
Who's this? Sanjeev Shah.
Prabhavati.
No, now I think Sanjeev's screen is visible now. Right?
Is it?
Sanjeev?
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir.
Yeah. Please go on.
So, okay. To do like this. Okay, so I did count. Take string input.
You have taken input. Yes.
Input. Then I corrected. Then count is equal to n dot count, L and 0. So I'm counting total number of mistakes. Then replacing using n dot replace L string L with string yes 1. Then same in n correct. I use the second line to replace O with 0. Then I check whether it's correct. Okay. Then if count, I get the count. If count is greater than 0, then print count mistakes. Then n correct number there. Then else no mistake.
But in this case, where is that thing where you'll print the correct number?
N correct.
Okay, it is going to it is going to replace
N,
that
N
one.
correct. Yes.
Okay.
1.
Fine. Yeah. Thank you. Anyone has done with the empty string?
Sir, I have done, sir.
Okay, please share the screen.
Sir, I've taken n as an input, sir. Then I have assigned an empty string as new number. Then the number of count of 0 and count of O and count of L will be the number of mistakes. If mistakes is equal to 0, then it is no mistakes. Else, print str of mistakes plus the mistakes. I've converted into str so that there is concatenation possible in print statement. Okay. And if for I in n, if it is digit, new number is equal to new number plus I. Okay. Else if I is equal to O, new number plus equal to 0. And if it is equal to L, new number will be appended concatenated with 1 and then print new number.
Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, right. Correct. Yeah. Okay. So we have seen 3 different answers to this problem. So anyone you can use replace function also. Without replace function also you can do this question. And one more thing which we saw is which one we saw first solution, right? So I think Sanjeev was there, or I'm sorry, someone was there. I forgot.
So we cannot use the the replace function on the input itself, like input variable itself.
Means like how you are going to use that?
Means like this suppose this example, P number is the input the variable, and we just say PNO dot replace and with the things, the things we are replacing.
Papa. but
கொஞ்சம் நானே வரேன். சவுண்ட் போயிடுச்சு, சவுண்ட் கம்மியா.
Yeah, so yeah, go on. Yeah, so you are saying with on input you are going to
yes sir, means place the replace means the method like piano dot replace
o with
o
1
with with 0. So will it work, sir?
That will work, right? But the thing is, you wanted to have that number of counts also, right?
No, that I have done, but it's not working. Means I thought maybe it will not do because I'm printing the 3 mistakes, but the number is not updating. So sir, can you check where I'm going wrong? Can I share the screen?
Yeah, please share the screen.
I'll just do it. So can you see my screen?
That for I in range is this. You said okay. Count is for x in num.
So print statement in count comma mistakes, sir. Count is an int and mistakes is an str.
No, that is fine. When you
no,
use
that is working.
It will work. It will work.
This is not updating.
Which is not updated.
The phone number has to be updated, right?
Sure.
This.
In 12, line 12, write num is equals to num dot replace. Wherever you have used replace function, like assign it to a variable, num is equals to num dot replace.
Yes, you have to update, right? Again, you have to set num equal to num plus num dot replace, right?
Okay, like if I put num is equal, oh, so that was the error.
Again. Try it now.
No.
Still not working, huh?
0 is not getting.
No, 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. For if x is equal to L.
Sir, x is equal to 0,
to
sir. Not
he
has written a 0. It should be 0.
Line 11. Line 11.
Yes, I'm so sorry. With a lot of typos.
And no mistake. So, to add no mistake.
We have to add no mistakes.
That I will add. I mean, just I wanted to ask whether this can be done or not. That I will add.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you can stop now and we'll see second question. Okay.
Okay.
So this is all right now. Okay. Okay, a sequence of integers of even length is said to be left heavy if the sum of the terms in the left half of the sequence is greater than the sum of the terms in the right half. Okay, it is termed right heavy if the sum of the second half is greater than the first half. It is said to be balanced if both the sums are equal. You understand, right? If there are 6 numbers, anyway, that sequence of integers will be a even number.
So, sorry to interrupt, sir. In the last question, sir, can it be done in one iteration only? If I want to do it.
One iteration for?
Like yes, like if I use the
done by this method.
Okay.
You can count when you are running for loop. You can count when you are get 0 O or L. That time you can count. You can that will work.
In the same loop, I can replace.
Yes, same loop. Yes, you can count.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This now this question is if there are 6 numbers, right? And first 3 numbers, so the left side of first 3 numbers, So that's three numbers. You have to make a sum of those first three numbers, and then you have to take a sum of last three numbers. If the sequence is of let's say six numbers, right? Then you have to check whether the sum of the left side three numbers is greater than the sum of right side numbers. If it is greater than, then you should print it as right heavy. If it is lesser, then you should print right heavy. And if both the sums are equal, then you should say balanced. Understand, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah,
Sir,
you can.
how we separate those numbers, like by giving in between space or comma, anything, or the sequence, or we generally just write those numbers like the phone number?
So actually, it is a sequence of numbers, like means like let's say 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6, right?
Okay.
So it will be stored. So whenever you are taking input, so let's say n equal to, I said input, that means n equal to, in that n variable you have stored the six numbers, right? Now what you
Yeah.
have to do?
So we separate with the comma
We
when we give.
separated the comma. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in this
Actually,
example, sir, in this example, can I use the each and every number by index, like
you
n1,
can,
n2, n3?
but here you see, you don't know the length of the integers, right? Like length of the sequence, you don't know. So there may be 6, there may be 10. So how you are going to use? So first
Okay,
of all, what you have to do is you have to make that. Uh, let's say if it is a list, right? It is a sequence here, but suppose there are 6 numbers or 10 numbers. So you have to make it a half first. How will do it? So your index will go from 0 to where? If it
Middle.
is
-1.
middle, right? So 0 to, let's say if it is a sequence of 6 numbers, then it will go from 0 to where? Until
3.
3, right?
5.
3,
3.
right?
3.
If it is 6
Okay,
numbers,
half.
0, 1, 2.
0, 1, 2, right?
Sir,
So
if
in
it is
that,
a sequence of odd number,
no, it is given, right? It is a sequence of even length. See, a sequence of integer of even length is given. So
okay,
no,
okay.
so your input is like that. Your input is having 6
Even.
numbers, not 6 numbers, even numbers, right? So
No,
what you
actually,
have to
my
do?
question is how can I get the each and every number like 1, comma 2, comma 3? Input dot split. I use input dot split
Split
using
and
comma.
comma. Yes, you can do that. Yeah.
How can I know the how many numbers are there?
So you don't know, right? But you can understand that if you are storing it in a list, let's say you have splitted it with comma, so that means you have prepared
Okay,
a
okay,
list,
okay.
right?
Stored it
List
in
of
a
numbers.
list.
So
Okay,
at least you know that what is the length of the list,
okay.
right? So when you actually do split operation, right, it will actually get into like
List.
stored in a list. Here, if you don't do that, also it is fine. But it's fine if you can. If you want to split, you can split.
Sir, hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sir, I have a doubt in PT 5.1. Can you please check my
Which one?
PT 5.1?
PT 5.1. Okay, let's see.
I've done it. I'm getting 3 out of 4. Driving test.
Okay, just I will read the question first and then we'll see. So you are not solving these OPP questions.
I'm solving it, but I have done
That
recently.
question. Okay.
Yes.
Assume that n is a positive name integer. sorry. Where is the question? You wanted to share your screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, this until s equal to s into this one is fine, and that n equal to what? N minus 2. Okay. Why you use that n equal to n minus 2 there?
Because the expression that is given is 1357.
That is okay.
Yes. So if it is an
Even number, right?
even number, then we have to, yes. If I'm going from backwards, like if I'm using n
Correct.
minus 1, then yeah.
Correct. But what is the use of that n equal to n minus 2 there in that while loop?
Because odd numbers 3, 5, they have difference of 2. So that's why n is equal to.
No.
Suppose the number is 7.
N equal to 0. I mean, n mod 2 equal to 0 means it's even only, right?
Even, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she needs the next even or next odd, right? That is the difference of 2.
Yes.
That is a.
Okay. While n is greater than 2. I think that return s you have written right at the end. That can you just
one tab?
I think you should do that one once. Last return is
But
should
it's
be in line
actually
with
it is
that
indented
first.
only,
It is under that if loop, right? So if statement. So
it's the final one. It's fine.
It's final
fine,
one,
sir.
because it is in the function. So okay.
No, so somehow it is intended only, sir. Sir, actually, I used 2 functions for this, sir.
No, within one function it should return, right? What I'm
so
not
that
seeing...
I don't get confused.
That is okay.
What is the error
Someone
she's
told
getting?
me that there is some decimal error in my code. Like his code is like
what?
I want to add on to this point. So there are 2 approaches in which you can calculate it. Can you go back to the formula, Parul? That question part, yeah. So either you can calculate like 1/2 into 3/4 into 5/6 in this way, each ratio, and get the product, or you can make the product of numerator divide by product of denominator and get the final result. So there is, so either you can calculate this as 1/2 into 3/4 into 5/6 in that way, which she is using in her code. Or you can do like product of all the numerator divided by product of all the denominator and divide only once at last.
Yes, sir.
So what is happening is there is a precision issue that is coming in her approach. So like last decimal at the 11th position or something, there is a change. That's what I found. I'm not sure that whether the one test case that is failing is because of that.
Sir, I did this question somewhat in similar way, but from the starting. So in the when we are checking for odd numbers, we will be taking the values from n and from 1 to n minus 1 because of the numerator. In the denominator, we only require till n minus 1.
So what you are suggesting here in this code? What you are suggesting?
Sir, can I show mine?
Okay.
This code.
I did it in a different way.
Okay, but okay.
So I have this like small like suggestion on the top of this code. If she just finds the product of all the n and n minus 1 in the second for loop and then divide just once, then this will give 4 by 4.
But I want to know what's wrong in my code and then it directly won't.
Can we do elif?
Maybe because of that division, sir, integer value will be written as sir. Maybe there is some problem.
So what kind of error it is showing, or is it not showing any error? Is it saying only? Can you check? Can you once test run or something? Do something. Okay, 3 out of 4 private cases passed. Okay, maybe okay. Then I think that is the problem. I think who was Suchen was saying, right?
Yeah, so I have this in my ID. If I can share, I can show you the discrepancy.
So, Paru, just stop your share.
Yeah.
I think that is that whatever he's saying, right? The precision show. Maybe that ratio is coming, right? N minus 1 upon n. That is might affecting that.
So I'm just printing out like for which numbers precision actually breaks.
So
okay, this one is for just the even numbers. Let me do the
20.
odd number part. What happened? Yeah. So for 13th, so let's go through the print statement. Okay, so the first one is what she's executing. This is what is expected. Okay, finding the product separately and then dividing, and according to her, this is what she will be getting.
Okay, because she has used that numerator denominator at same time, right?
Yeah, dynamically it is getting calculated every time. So this is what she is using. That's what I was expecting. That was the issue. So
okay, so Parul, you understand, right? Because see, your code is not having a problem. So the thing is maybe that precision and because the private test cases, right? So that might expect some output. So I think it is not exactly matching with that, and hence it is getting wrong answer. So try to do that with separate numerator.
Sir, all multiplication, all division together, sir.
So just one thing. So if suppose for the basis like if we go with argument, this one will not have any issue. Okay, but if you see this one, say this one ends with 7.5, right? But then it will be rounded to 7.6 in our answer. Like not rounded.
Yeah, much like okay, one digit is getting only changed, right? Something like that. 3.3. Okay.
So, but if this happens in exam, how will I know that my code is wrong?
After the exam, you'll get the solution and everything, right? You can.
Sir, after the exam is fine, sir. In the exam, we need to score markness, sir.
No, but any private test cases you won't get. If you know that your public test cases are passed, I don't think you know private test cases are passed or not at that time.
So private test cases are not given at that time, is it? Sir, then how will we know our code is right or wrong? Only with these 3 cases, if it is to pass, yes, we will think that it is everything is fast, sir.
So that's what I'm saying. Ram is coming at 9:30 maybe. Ask him. Okay. Matrix problems. Anyway, he's going to take tomorrow. So let's see for 4 question. Okay, have you discussed the second question first?
No, sir. Not yet.
Huh?
Not yet, sir. Not yet.
Okay. Is this a simple problem? Just anyone wants to show this one, we'll finish it off. Or maybe.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, Parul. We won't take too much of time for this. We'll go for the next question. Okay, that precision one. What was that question? 5.1. Huh? I will check with that question. Because with that approach also it should get correct answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can actually just tell the logic. Code is.
I just first I have asked for user input, then I defined it. Actually, this is also my use. Yeah. First I assigned L sum as 0, R sum as 0, like left sum and right sum. And as it is given that the length will be even, so I just use range of len of L. Like suppose if the length is 6, then it will run for 3, range 3, 0, 1, 2, the first 3 numbers.
Okay.
So L sum will be.
Sorry to disturb you here. So those who are doing this code, right? So why we have to use this double like slashes there?
Question.
For integer.
For integer. Because if you use 1, right, even if it is this length of
floating point,
it will give 3.0. And in that range function, it is not accepted. It should be integer value. So for that, we're using that double slash. Okay. Yeah. Next.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes. Parul, your voice is low. You are speaking?
No, I'm not speaking.
I don't know who is speaking now. Parul is speaking or someone else is speaking? Who? Amruta? Okay. Anyone is am I audible or?
You're audible.
I'm audible, right? The
Yes,
other one is okay. Maybe Amruta, I'm not able to hear you properly. Yeah, yes, Parul, you can continue. Yes.
So for the first 3 numbers, like I have supposed like the length of the L is 6. So first 3 numbers, this will calculate the left sum, and for the rest 3 of numbers, this will calculate the right sum. And then I'll just compare if the left sum is equal to right sum, then print values. If the left sum is greater than right sum, print left heavy. If left sum is less than right sum, print right.
Right, fine. Yeah. So I think that's it. Thank you, Parul. So I think we should move to. Yeah, you can stop sharing the screen.
Hello.
Yes.
In that question, we use split dot split, but it is used in case of strings, and we are given a sequence of numbers. Then how can we apply that logic function?
You can apply like this only, right? Similarly only. So if you have the sequence of numbers also.
But sequence of number is not a string. Then.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Then how can we?
You can actually use for loop inside that. So or you can see if you have any doubt, right? You can just convert it into the list. So in the list, how to convert it into the list.
Input dot split and comma.
You can do that way. You can put, or you can use a list, right? List of that variable name. So you can actually convert into that list.
It is not necessary that string should be there. The sequence can be converted also.
Yes, yes, you can convert it into the list. It's not a problem.
Okay,
And
sir.
then you
Thank
can
you.
use a for loop, right? Again, that next thing you understand, right?
Yeah, yeah, I understood.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll move on to this question.
Sir, can you check mine, sir?
Is there any problem happening there, or?
I've done it in the same way, but it's not showing.
Okay, just show your screen. Please share your screen. So until that time, others please solve this question, the fourth one.
Sir, can I share my question, screen for question number 2?
No, if you are having then only show, because I think that is like
I'm having a problem. It is
okay.
not working properly.
2 minutes. Ravikant is sharing the screen now.
Yeah. Can you see, sir?
Yes. Use that plus button. Sequences.
Silent.
Okay. Why you use that list? You have converted that number into that list. Mid value is L by 2, right?
Yeah.
So it's one number. So I think you should not use that.
Comma should come in. Comma should come within quotes, sir. Split
That yeah, split. Yes, that thing also. First of all, in sequence, right? First line, Ravi, the first line, right? Okay, that split input dot split function you used, that comma should be inside the quotes. Inside that you should write that comma. Okay. And what? Okay. So L is equal to your what? Length of the sequence. Then why that fourth line, right? That list. Why you converted into list? That sequence.
I'm just keeping all this in list so that I would be get this easily.
Anyway, that is in list itself. Okay, fine. Okay, but I think it will become the list of list, right? So if you already, if it is in the list, and if you are again using that list function over there, then it will become a list of list. So now what you have to do? What you have to make the changes? So that list, it is gone wrong. Sequence, right?
LIC, yeah.
SEQ, right?
SEQ.
In the sixth line, because your variable now is SEQ.
Sir, S is equal to 0 has to be assigned first.
Okay, we'll do one thing. And why you are
Want it to
using?
work with the garbage value? Is it necessary to initialize always?
Yes, initialize.
Yeah, initialize, because you're adding that, right? So in which like if you're adding something into some variable, so then you have to initialize that variable, right? That space should be there, na? So
int of.
no. First of all, you have to initialize two variables, right? S and Q.
S equal to 0.
Right. So now if you are adding the numbers, it will get added into that
Sir,
variable.
sequence of I should be in int, sir. It should be converted to int.
What?
INT.
Yes. So because that is
String list.
String, right? So you have to convert that string into the number so that it can get added, right?
Yes.
So now it is becoming what? Yeah, it is going to add into that sum. S will be left sum, Q will be right sum. Okay. If S is greater than Q, it should be left heavy. Fine. I think it should work now.
L plus 1 for I.
If
Sir, it should go till the last element, no, sir.
No, that is okay. That is fine, no? It will go anyway. Mid to L plus 1. Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
But if loop is properly indented or not, first of all, I'm not sure. That if loop, right? Those all the three loops. So that if statement, sorry, not loop. So yeah, that should be. Yeah, correct. Now do it. Still it is having problem. Show where is the problem. Just check the public cases. List index out of range.
Then it should be.
Then it should be an
L.
Why?
Just run.
It's fine. I think it's fine. We should run.
Just test run.
Sorry. Check it. Yeah, I thought you were checking. So Ravi, you can stop sharing your screen now.
Sir, my approach is similar to this approach, but it's working for case 1, not for case 2. I don't know.
Okay. Can you please share the screen?
Hello?
Yeah. Please share the screen. Am I audible?
Yes.
Here print end start L. So you should not print that one, right? Print end start L. L or 1 is there or L? What you did? If it is even, then this equals to this starting.
And plus one should not be there. And plus one
The last
should not
element
be
will
there.
be
Line 5. Start should be at end.
End, right?
Yeah, not plus 1, I think.
And end minus 1 is also.
One more thing is, I think you should not print that statement also, because we just wanted this two print statement, right? Sum 1, sum 2 is not needed. Otherwise, it won't take the answer, right? Because you just wanted 3 statement to be printed, right? One of the 3, that left heavy, right heavy, balanced. It will check only for that. See, what is your output check? Can you check the output? Okay, see, your output is like 3, 4, 6, 6, 1, 1 and right heavy. So actually your output should be what? Only right heavy, right? So the first 2 print statements, it should not be there. Understand?
Sir, and the print statement should have a hyphen, not an underscore.
Right. I cannot speak when I am sharing my screen. It is automatically muted. Actually, I put two printf statement for start and L and sum two for checking purpose. Nothing else.
But so now when you're
Working for left heavy, but it is not working for balanced.
So okay. Can you share once
For
again?
balance, there is a case for balance 1111. The left hand side it will sum 1 plus 1, but for right hand side it will sum only 1. I don't know why the loop is not repeating up to the end. But for the first case, it is fully completed cycle.
Okay. One can you once share your screen here, please?
Yes.
We'll see. Okay, so when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there, so you printed this. The 3, 4, 6 is what your start end and what is your first print statement there?
Yellow.
Stop.
Sir, first statement is for start, end, and L. That means end means the end of left hand side, and start means starting of right hand side.
Okay.
L is the length, and the next row I just print sum one and sum two, and at the end.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay. See. Okay. So can you show? Go to your code. So,
This start should be at end. This start is equals to end plus 1 written in fifth line. It should be at end only, na? Because suppose n is equals to 3, so it will end at n is equals to 6, so it will end at 3 and start at 3 exactly.
No, it should start at 4, no?
No,
Okay,
3
0, 1, 2, 3. Yes.
0, 1, 2, 3.
With this 0,
so
1,
start
2,
should be
3. Yes, correct. So the fifth line, right? You just remove that 1 from there. Correct. Fifth line. Your fifth line. Because your indexing start with like 0, 1, 2, right? It will start with 0. So when you're starting the next for loop, it should start with index number 3. That means fourth element. Correct. Right now? Yeah, thanks.
Instead of underscore, put a hyphen.
Okay. So somebody has done this one? The fourth question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I have done this, but I'm not getting where I'm getting wrong.
Okay.
Can I share my screen?
We'll see. First of all, we'll see the answer, no?
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, actually, I have submitted and on submitting only 3 private test cases passed. So
okay.
how could I know that where I am having error?
We will see. We'll see code. We'll see and we'll check.
Only 3 and that's enough.
So can I share my?
1 minute. Just how many cases are there? Okay.
Sir,
2 here and
2 test cases and 3 private cases, sir.
3 private cases, na? So
Yes.
Ajit, your 3 private cases are passed, right?
Yes.
For this problem or the previous one you're saying?
Previous one I'm talking about, left heavy, right heavy. In that one.
Okay, okay, that okay, just okay. Please share once. So
I can share.
yeah, okay.
So this is my code.
Are you sharing the screen? I'm not able to see your screen.
I've shared, sir.
It's not visible.
It's not visible.
Not visible. Let's check it again.
Please see which app you are sharing, sir.
Start now. So now, sir, whether visible?
No.
I don't know why it's coming.
While sharing, you should the app, sir. So please select the correct app, then you can share it well.
You're sharing in mobile?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is my code, sir.
Zoom it out once.
Okay.
And what is this? 1 inches by 2. Okay. Okay, I think that LHS or something is m by 2 you did, right? That will actually take that you have to use the double slash to convert it into integer, or you can say int of m by 2. One of the
So
things.
when, sir, I'm dividing, it will be
It will
integer
come
type
into
only.
the float actually. It won't give you the integer value.
So what's
If
the
it is even.
problem with the float?
Because the range function you
Where
are using.
actually where I will get an error due to this, because LHS will be converted to my float value. Okay, I'm getting it. So where it will generate an error for you. So in which
You are not
line?
using that m by 2 anywhere, huh?
No, I am not using anywhere.
No, sir, he's not using it anyway.
Okay. Then
in the sales statement,
No, I'm
left heavy,
using
you add one that hyphen for this left heavy, then it should be working.
Wait. I'm using, sir, it only in if loop.
Okay. No. What she's trying to say is that 16th number line, right?
Y is equal to J.
16th number line. Last line. Your last line. You said left.
Well,
16.
Left heavy.
Left heavy,
Yes,
right?
Yes, I have not. Dash.
Also, there is a mistake in
hyphen.
Line number 7.
Line number.
It's okay.
Line number 7. Actually, LHS.
Yeah. Tell.
LHS is actually in float, but he just compare with the I.
That is okay, na?
I will.
It's okay.
That is compared with the floating.
That's okay. Can be compared.
Int of float is comparable, sir, or not?
It is comparable.
So I think this may be error due to this left heavy one.
Maybe.
I'm submitting it again.
Check
it.
Check it once. Yeah, check. But any your cases were passed, na? Before?
Yes, now it's okay. It's 5 out of 5.
Yeah, that might be that left heavy thing. Yes.
Yes. Now, sir, it's passed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, one thing I would also like, because here I can't see the output of the screen. So actually we have to solve outside our this screen and know that where the error is coming, how we want to use it. So how on the OP day I will
you can actually see the error, right, in the public test.
Yes, I am able to saw the error. Actually, if I want to view my output of line number by line number and do it in a manner I was doing, it is going on that way.
It will also give you. So if you're trying to print, right, it will show in the actual output. It will give the wrong answer, but in the actual output, right, we'll get that answers there. Print statement, it will work. You can
Okay,
try.
so I will
So if you wanted to add
able
some
to
print
view.
statement, let's say you can add, you just add
Actually,
here some.
initially I made a mistake, n equal to input dot split, and here is an actually earlier string type value is there. So I am not using int here in I. So it's here showing that I can't not add. So it's showing run in this sum LHS equal to plus equal to n of I. So then I realized that's a mistake. So actually, I should know that here I have forgotten that I am using string type value.
Okay.
So
So
then
that
I realized that
error name will be like string error or something, right?
yes, yes.
You should know the error names. Okay. So but one
Oh,
thing is, if you wanted to check whichever values is coming, like you wanted to print it out, right? You can actually check it. So in that actual output thing, you can see the print things, but that answer will be wrong. Okay, that time, but it will show the output there.
actually, I was doing same type of mistake where I met just in earlier starting session. I asked about the callable. You said I will tell in later session. So actually, I was solving such type of problem where I got this mistake.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So please stop sharing your screen. And so
Okay,
somebody
okay.
has solved.
Sir, there is a string para, P-A-R-A.
Para, yes. The
Sir,
fourth question.
instead of writing input dot split space, I can I write para dot split space?
Para dot, because para is what it's your input, right? Let me make my screen.
Okay, understood.
Para is argument, na? Argument inside the function, right?
And my
Yes.
next question is there is lots of words inside the para. So which word I am going to count and match with the argument? Every word.
Every word, right?
Okay. Okay.
You have to check for every word, na? 1 minute, my screen is stuck somewhere. Right there. Just Yeah, okay. Sorry, I think I got disconnected in between. So anybody has completed that question 4?
Sir, again, one case is working and another is not working.
Yeah, we'll see. So somebody has completed it or like properly?
Completed, sir.
Okay. Can you show that your code?
Yes, sir. Shall I share, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, I've created a list using that split function, so because it is given by space separation, and then created a dictionary for finding out the frequency of the particular word. And then if that word is there in the value of the dictionaries, then we should return true, or else it should return false, sir.
Okay. You have, okay, that is fine. So I in L.
Yes, sir. If I is in D, that is if keys are there in D, then D of I is equal to +1. Else D of I is equal to 1. And if n is there in D of values, then return true or else false.
Okay, yeah, that is correct. Okay, that is correct. So everybody understand this logic, right? Okay, just 1 minute. Wait.
Hello, sir. Can I share my screen where I'm getting wrong? Please, can you?
We'll see. Okay. Thank you, Prabhat.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you see my screen? I have done like her, but my output is not. I'm not getting output.
Okay. So that set you created for what?
For means for non-repetition of values, means in D I will get 1 by 1, means for once I will get.
What is the error?
Means for means 1 minute. 2 out of 1 is passed, means for false, and here.
Error.
Okay,
what is the error which you are getting?
Error.
No error, but why my all cases are not passed? 2 out of 1 public test cases.
You show what is there.
Show your code.
Okay.
You are showing that on your screen.
That is a sequence of words separated by spaces. So can we split with the separator comma?
Yeah.
Okay, what? Okay, what?
Should be
Okay.
space.
The split should be with the space.
Oh, okay. So that is
line number 3.
Okay. I think Amruta, what you have to do is that third number, right? You split it with the comma.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the problem? Can you show the question?
It is separated with space.
Space, huh? Okay. You have to go to the dashboard.
We can only see the calendar by the way, right now.
No, I'm showing the question.
But only the calendar is visible.
Yeah. So you can go to the dashboard. My dashboard.
Okay.
Yours. Okay, I don't think this. Okay, fine. So okay, show your code.
Here at a different window.
Okay, okay, fine. So what you have to do is,
I think you should click on share all windows, like that thing. Share screen.
okay, okay. Anyway, so the thing is, the question in the question it is saying that all the words are separated by space, right? In that para. What you did is you just split it with that comma.
Yes.
So you have to split it with space, na?
But why, sir?
Question is given as
Question
space.
is given, right? In the para, the words are like the sequence of word. Like let's say 1, 2, 3 is there. ONE 1, TWO 2, THRW 3. Like that, 3 words are there, right? So that 1, then after space is there, then 2 is there, then space is there, and 3 is there. So when you are splitting that words, so you have to split with space so that it will convert into that list of words, right?
Okay. Yes.
So when it is ONE1, comma TWO, right? In that case, you have to split with that character. That's that comma.
Okay. If I now run, then will I get?
Right. Is it running right?
No, sir. Means I got out of that code.
What happened?
Means that always that error came that go to dashboard. That error came.
Okay. Actually, what we are seeing now is your that calendar screen. We are seeing. Please stop sharing your screen.
Just reshare your screen.
Stop
share the whole screen, whole window, not window, whole screen.
Is it visible?
No.
Now minimize it. Yes, minimize it. Minimize it. Now you test run. Then no 2 commas. Take out that replacer.
So I've done this in a very easy way. Can I share my screen?
Once we'll finish with this, then we'll see. Huh?
Sir, why replace?
What are you doing there?
1 minute. Means what happened? I have written that code that I showed.
Just press CTRL-Z. CTRL-Z.
No, the code which you showed us previously, right?
Yeah, that got invisible. Then I got the message go to dashboard, and when I came back here, then I got
original
code that which was I previously written.
Okay, then what you do is just stop sharing your screen now. Just change your code, and then once you change, right, just let us know. Huh?
Okay.
No. So yeah, anyone wants to like have the same problem or in the same question, or shall we move to the next question? This question does any okay, someone wants to show the other way, right?
Yes, sir. I've done this in
Yeah,
very easy way.
yeah, please show.
Is it visible?
Yes. Please tell the logic to everyone. Huh? That's when you're
I
doing.
just used the count method. First, I have like created a list with the same name as para, and then I have like iterated through the word for word in para. If para dot count of word is equals to n, then it will return true. And if this return statement will not be executed, then this return statement will be executed, and it will be false.
Sir, in one of the questions, it was saying that the count was inbuilt function and we should not use it. That's why I had to go in with the other one.
Okay, that's okay. But I think in this question it is not written there, right?
Yeah, I think it will be specified if we cannot use this
Actually,
inbuilt.
it was given in the output, expected output, that error was putting on it. I don't know whether, I don't remember whether it was for this question or some other
Okay, this
question.
question is not there. I think you can use no. I think right. Okay.
In OPP, can we use the built-in function or not?
Hey, you can use if it is not mentioned, right? You should not use. Then you cannot use.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can use. If you know, you can use. Yeah, fine. Okay. Okay.
Should I stop sharing?
Yes. Please. Thanks. Yeah. So, shall we move to the next question? Fifth
Yes,
one.
sir.
Yeah. Sorry. So all the OPP related doubts, right? Like what is happening and everything. So maybe Ram is maybe if he's not going to join it today, he's going to have a session with tomorrow or day after tomorrow. You can ask whatever the OPP related doubts are there, right? So mostly he'll be handling those things, so he might know everything about it. So just clear your doubts in there. Right. Okay. So this question is. Okay, you can understand, right? So you'll be giving you'll be given the string of words, so 1 plus 2 plus 3, so you have to convert it into the strings and you have to make it as an answer, right? So not string, sorry, as integer numbers, and like you have to perform this operations on these numbers like that. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is literally equal to 6, right? So your answer should be 6. So similar kind of sequence of space separated words will be there. Okay, each word is either a digit from 0 to 9. Okay, so what you have to do here is, okay, we'll discuss it, and one of the two operands will be there, either plus will be there or minus will be there. Only two things will be there in that sequence of space separated words. Now the operands and operators will be in the sequence, that is also you know. And in other words, no two consecutive words will be the same type, right? That means if it is 1 to 9, so if it is after 1, it should be either plus or minus, then after plus it should be 2. So plus plus won't be there, or 1 1 or 2 2 won't be there. Then you have to find the solution of this arithmetic problem and print the answer as an integer. So you evaluate the expression using, so okay, for this expression which is shown here, minus 1 plus 2 minus 3, what should be the answer? What should it print?
Minus 2.
Minus 2, yeah. So you should print minus 2. That is the problem here. Okay, so when you have to create, each word is either a digit from 0 to 9, that means what you have to do here for this?
We can make list.
You can make actually a dictionary, right? So that you
Yes, sir.
can call the numbers from the dictionary. Okay,
Sir, I used a list, sir, using the index I took it, sir.
fine, that is fine. But if you create a dictionary, I think that will be useful. Okay, anyway, it's fine. If you completed, okay, let's take 5 more minutes and then we'll see the answer. Okay, is it done? Hello. Am I audible?
You're audible, sir, but can we have a little more time?
Yeah, fine, sure. I thought. Yes, Neha.
So 5 minutes more.
Okay, sure. You guys can take.
Sir, if we didn't have an understanding of the question, will that somebody be able to explain the question during the OPPE, sir? Hello? Sir? You're able to hear me?
You're audible though, but
Oh.
I don't think he's here.
Because question number 6, I'm able to understand head and tail of it.
I'm still hung up on this question 5.
Question number 5 is another nightmare.
Yeah, I just hope that we don't get anything remotely close to this for the exam.
Yeah, at least somebody if there to explain us the question, then it would be great at least.
Yeah, I don't think that would be the case.
Sir has left.
No, I'm here.
Sir, will somebody be available for OPP to explain the question at least, sir? Seriously, sir. No, question number 6, head and tail, nothing I'm able to understand in that.
Okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying is, this Ram will come tomorrow. Just ask him all the things like what you wanted, right? Just ask him. So the thing is,
Seriously,
like,
sir, some of the questions are typically IIT's words.
so what happens is like in that OPP, right? It's kind of exam. So when exam is there, so everybody is writing, or you can't disturb them, right, in between. Well,
Sir, I'm doing online exam only, sir. If somebody is available for explanation, I would be grateful.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see what can happen. Just let me know once you are finished, right? We will discuss it.
Sir, can I share my screen for question 4? Still, I am not getting.
Question 4, huh? Okay, sure.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes. Okay, that. I think that, now I think you should work, right? Just go again
No,
and
but
listen.
it's means it's getting means 2 out of 1 passed.
Okay, when it is true, it should not, it's working. Huh? Okay. Show me the question once. Question.
Question or a code?
Question. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now code. Show your code. Okay. So set M. D is a dictionary. So is it not happening because of that? So you have created one set right there. So
yes.
see, in first for loop for I in S, that means you're like going through S, right? So you're
Yes.
saying that for every that D of I,
yes,
you're putting 0. So when it is happening, so let's say there are 4 words, 1
okay.
1 2 3, huh?
Huh.
Like that. Now when one is so when you created that set, it is only 1 2 3, right? So you
Yes.
are saying D of 1 is equal to 0, D of 2 is
Yes.
equal to 0, D of 3 is equal to 0. That is there, right?
Yes.
Then you
Yes.
next what you are going to do for I in that M. So 1 2 3 4, right?
1
So
1 2 3.
sorry, 1 1 2 3, right? So
Huh.
when D of 1 equal to
Huh.
saying that
means it was earlier 0, then we
0
will
plus
add
1.
plus
Okay.
1. And again 1 will come, then d of 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 is 2.
Okay. Then for I in, again you are going to S.
Yes. Then if d of I is equal to n, means our means which have input we have taken, then we will return true, else return false.
If only the first element in the dictionary is it has the n elements, otherwise it will always return false, right?
No, I didn't get.
So suppose the first word has n elements, then it will return true, right?
Yes.
Otherwise it will return false.
No,
So,
again it will go
no,
for
actually
ins.
it will go to the else statement, right?
It will go to else. Yes.
So what you need to do is remove that else statement and put it outside the for loop. I mean, there is no need for the else statement actually. Just you just write it as the return.
Okay.
No, not you have to.
You have to have
the return. Yeah, you need the return, but else is not required.
So what you should remove else is saying and return false. Just keep
just outside the for loop.
Outside that once that for.
In this way.
Yeah.
Okay, now I will. Okay, it worked. Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, two return statements were there. One will get executed and the function will get finished, right? That's nice.
Okay.
Sir, can you tell me about that split? How means it works? Means you said so I did it, but.
So split function, what it does is, let's say, suppose so it actually splits with the special characters. So what are the special characters? Let's say comma is there, space is there, right? So let's say your word is like one, or maybe take something else, some four names, right? Ravi is there, Alex is there, Mayur is there, Sneha is there, suppose. So Mayur comma Alex comma Ravi comma Sneha, these four, it is a sequence of words, right? So if you wanted to split, so at what point you will split? Comma, right?
Yeah, okay.
If you say comma, then what it will print? Mayur, Alex, Ravi, and Sneha. Suppose the sequence of word is like this: Mayur space, Mayur space, Alex space, Sneha space, Ravi. Then so you wanted only those words, right? You don't want that space or comma, or so at what point you are splitting it? It depends on. It is not like only you can split on the this space or comma. You can split on with the letter also. Okay, if you say L also, it will split at that letter. So whatever thing before that L and whatever things after that L, it will split at that point, and it won't take that that character in count. Understand, right?
Okay, I understood.
Okay,
so it will work. It will work even some numbers are in between the terms also, sir.
Yeah. So something like this, you can say.
Our code, like number what we will be getting, like 200 F or G kind of thing will be there. After that, some number will be there. So if you wanted to split the F kind of thing.
So it will yeah, at that point it will split. Right, no? Okay, so this one, this fifth one is done. Somebody has completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Neha, yes. Okay, zoom it a little bit. Like first of all, the stretch plus sign. So yeah, please tell your logic there. Okay, you are talking, but we are not able to listen. Is it? Hmm? Sneha, are you speaking? We are not able to hear you. Am I audible to everyone? I don't.
You're audible.
I'm audible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, maybe I think she's not able to like she's I don't think it's audible from her side. So we'll see what she has done. So S is the input. So yeah, that splitted with space. Now N is length of S, right? And she has initialized it one variable with zeros equal to 0. Now she has created a dictionary with the 1 equal to 1 to like this, and minus and plus also. So if uh, d of S of 0, okay, d of S of 0, so that means yeah, okay, so the key is equal to minus, then what will happen for I in range 0 to n, and okay, why this is true here? Yes. Okay, why this is true? Because we know that that minus and plus signs, right, they are alternate, they are not consecutive, correct? Right, what I'm speaking is correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it is a step size.
So it is step size with 2 because we know that it's alternate, it's not consecutive. So then if it is minus, that if it is minus, then c equal to c minus d of S of I plus 1. Okay, so c will become c minus 0 minus dictionary of, okay. Okay, if that is minus sign, right? So then what will happen? The next number, because we know that after that minus, it will be one number, right? So that key, so S of I plus 1, so that key will be there, relate from the dictionary, and it gets subtracted from that C, correct? And if it is not that minus sign, then it will get added. So that is what we know, because we know that there is only plus and minus sign is there. So when there is minus sign, correct, then it will get subtracted from C, and when there is plus sign, it will get added to that C, right? Else what she's done is C is equal to D of S of 0. Okay, what is this then?
There is no minus sign in the
Beginning, yeah. So initially it's not minus. In that case, what will happen? Again same, but it this range will start with 1, because now we know that initially there is no minus sign, right? So 1 comma n comma 2, then she said that if that I is equals to plus, right? Okay, same logic again, then it gets added, and if it is not, then it gets subtracted, correct? And then that final C, it is getting printed, correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so okay, she has done in this way. Okay, anyone has done apart from this? Because we can do apart from this also, that other
Yeah, I
logics.
did.
Okay, can you please share your screen?
Just a second.
Thank you, Sneha. That is correct one.
Sir, actually my speaker was not working when I shared the screen. Sorry.
Yeah, I think like this problem is happening with a lot of people, right? When they're sharing the screen, the speaker is not working sometimes. I don't know. Okay, but it's okay, fine. So who is sharing? I think Alex is sharing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
So what I did was I split the words with the spaces, and I initialized a dictionary with these numbers, and I initialized a separate list called
Variable.
total.
Okay, list. Okay.
And I also initialized a variable called minus as initialized it as false. So I checked every word, and if the word was in the dictionary, and checked if minus was false. So if minus was false, I appended the respective number to the list, and if and put minus as I initialize minus as false again. So in case I encounter minus, what happens is the number that gets appended to the list will be minus of that number.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's what happens here. Okay, I think this is actually not needed. Yeah, this is needed. So in case the word minus occurs, minus is set to true.
It will true.
Yeah, so this will, instead of this block getting executed, this will get executed, and the minus of the term will get appended to the total. So
Okay.
I just printed the sum of the total, and
okay, you use that sum. Okay, fine.
Some method, yeah.
Okay. So
And
everybody understands, right? What he does is he has just wait. So maybe just wait. So
okay.
So what he does is if that minus sign is there, right? If minus sign is there, that number that the next number, right? It is getting that minus sign along with it, right? And if it is not, then it will be plus, and then it is added to that total, right? That list, and then he has done that sum of the totals, correct? That's what you
yes,
did,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So basically, what he does is what he did is he has used that minus and plus along with that numbers. So that numbers are converted into negative number or positive numbers, and that list, then again, if you perform that sum operations on that list, it will get automatically summed up. Fine. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Yeah.
Is the line 21 is having minus number, so?
Yeah. Minus is used because if minus, in this case, minus is set to true, right? I mean, if minus is not equal to false, that means minus is true, and that means the word minus has just encountered right before the word that we are looking at. So if
that number,
yeah, so we just have to take the negative of that number.
Why it is having twice, sir? So number 17 and number 19 again and again. Minus is false. Minus is false.
Okay, so after we use one minus, we should set it to false, right? Because otherwise every number that we're going to take will take the negative number. For example, I think I should just I'm going to take these out, and I think it's better if I show the code. Okay,
maybe you can print that number and show that, like.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
So it will be visible, right? So what is happening there?
Okay. So what happens is -6. I hope you can see this.
Yeah, we are able to see that.
Okay.
So why this -6 happened? Because check was not there.
Yeah, because every if once this minus is set to true, every word that comes after this will always get false, I mean, this will always be true. I mean, this condition will always be true. Okay, not that one, right? This one will always be true. So every word that comes after, every number that comes after will be appended by its negative. And that's why I did this.
Okay, somebody has done with list method, right?
Can I stop sharing?
Yeah. Thanks, Alex. Yeah.
So I have a doubt, sir. I have absolutely no idea if in a dictionary we have a key. So if we had put key as PLUS, a word, and could we put value as an operator like plus, and could we use it for the operation, or it takes only string or numeric as a value?
So you are saying that when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there, and you are adding that plus as key and that plus sign as there, right?
Yeah, plus sign as the value. If we do, will it work? I joined late, but I was
Yeah, I
trying that.
understand. Okay, I
So
also need to check, see if it's working or not. 1 minute, I'll just.
I can check that, sir.
I
Huh?
tried it, but it didn't work.
Didn't
It should
work.
not work.
Okay.
Yeah,
It shows an error.
Okay, thanks.
Because I don't, because yeah, correct.
Yeah, because operators can't be converted into anything. I tried that too out of desperation.
Yeah. It's so you guys have checked, right? Yeah. So
Sir, when will be the doubt clearing session for mock? It is not showing in the calendar.
so no, it's not like do you
Is
guys
there
have
now?
the mock? No, right? So tomorrow one
Do we
session,
will
again
हमारा
tomorrow
program
one
है?
session is there. 1 minute. Somebody speaking.
Sir, tomorrow
पाँच
which
तो हो
time?
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So
Sir,
hmm.
I have done using list, sir. Shall I
Okay.
show?
Yeah, please. So tomorrow maybe one session will be there, or day after tomorrow one session will be there. Okay.
Sir, which time?
I think it is mentioned in the calendar, and if it is not,
No, it is not
okay.
in my calendar.
Yeah.
I cannot
Okay, it's
find
not there.
any.
So
Not yet updated, sir.
Yeah, it will get updated. Yeah. So most probably it will be on Saturday, but in case like tomorrow also might be there, or maybe on Saturday. So there is a session definitely on either of the day. So all the doubts, right, related to your OPP exams and like how is going to be conducted and what's happening, the timing, everything you can actually check there, right? And all the like whatever remaining doubts are there, right, regarding things you can ask there. Right? So yeah, you can share the screen now. Then
Yes, sir.
The message through WhatsApp that the session is scheduled, because sometimes we may miss it out on calendar.
But yeah, so you guys please check tomorrow and day after. So the timing will be in the evening, definitely.
In the
Just,
evening.
mostly. And if it is not tomorrow, then definitely it's on Saturday. One sessions. Yes.
We have a maths 2
No, it
session
won't clash. Don't worry, it won't clash.
8 to 10.
It won't clash with the other sessions.
So, sir, in the calendar, will it get updated?
Yes. In
Okay,
calendar.
thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So can you tell your logic here?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I have created a list named num, sir, with all the words from 0 to 9. And then another evaluate, I have formed a string. And then for every word in that list, if I in num, that is that particular word is found in the list, then evaluate plus equal to string of the index. So it is, since it is starting with 0 indexing, it will be correctly coming. Index will be correct. Else if I is equal to plus, means evaluate is equal to evaluate plus that symbol. And then minus the minus symbol, and then I use this eval method to evaluate the particular string, sir.
So okay, then one more thing. My question here is to you is, So instead of doing that, right? So if you are going to use that eval method over there, so you can actually put that L inside that eval, no?
L? L inside. L will have only words, no, sir. It won't have numbers.
Okay, so you have converted into that indexes, huh?
Yes, index, using that index, I will be getting the numbers, no, sir.
Yeah, so but that evaluate that it will be a string of plus
String plus and
that
the
operators and numbers. Okay, okay. It will be like 1 plus 2 plus 3 like this.
Sir, is there any restriction of using any built-in functions like reverse, like eval
No, if
or
it is
any?
mentioned in the if it is mentioned in the question, right, then you can't use. And if it is not mentioned in the question, you can use actually. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, okay, guys. Then I think we should stop today. So
So next one we will discuss and then stops.
it will take time, no? It will take a lot of time.
Sir, at
It's
least
only one
give
question
the
a minute.
gist of it, sir.
Okay,
That question was the most ununderstandable question in the
okay,
whole mock.
okay. Okay, can you stop sharing? Okay, yeah. Okay. So the thing I thought of actually finishing it by 10 today because I need to do something. Okay, fine. We'll finish it. So shall we finish it quickly? Like
Yes, sir. You
maybe
just
we can
explain
discuss
the
about it.
question, sir. Then we'll do it.
Okay. 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 We'll explain. Okay. So the question is the price of a steel rod is generally a simple function of its length. Okay. So that means it depends on length. The price depends on length. It's a linear function kind of, right? But requirements of companies also influence the price. It's kind of story building over there. So if you are selling rods to a company that has a preference for short rods and doesn't use too many long rods, the price distribution will be like this. So if 1 meter rod length is there, then the price is 10. If 2 meter rod is there, 20. 3 meter is there, 20. 4 is 5, and 5 meter is equal to 3 rupees. So suppose the, if you have 5 rupees so 5 meter length rod, right, and if you buy it from uh, some the seller, so at what price you will get that 5 meter rod? 3 rupees, right? And suppose instead of that 5 meter so that seller is having only 2 meter rod and 3 meter rods available, and your requirement is 5 meter rod. So in that case, how much he will get?
By selling 3 and 2, he'll be getting 40.
40 rupees, right? So here, so what is the ideal condition for a seller to sell such kind of rods?
Profit, more profit.
So if you wanted more profits, then what does that mean? He has to sell
at lower range.
correct. So that is what mentioned here, right? So what you have to write a function named optimal cut that accepts the length of the rod and the price distribution as arguments. Okay. So two arguments will be there. One is length of the rod,
and the price distribution.
Price distribution. Okay. Then you are allowed to make at most one cut of the rod. So it is already mentioned that you can split into one like only once, right? Not split means you have to cut into. So if it is at 5 meter rod, you can cut wherever you want. Like you can cut at 1 meter, so it will be splitted into what? 1 and 4, right? So it will be 10 plus what? 5, 15 rupees, right? If he cuts in 2 and 3,
40.
40. Or he can cut in 3 and 2 or 4 and 1. So only how many cases are possible? Two cases where you will get 40 rupees plus 15 rupees.
Yes,
Correct,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so when we'll get the maximum revenue? So in that case, what happened? One revenue is 15, one is 40.
40.
So which is the maximum one?
40 was the
41.
one.
So what you have to return here?
40. True.
Yes.
40 is the number.
So that is your optimal cut. Optimal cut means where you are going to cut. Okay. Assume that you can only sell rods of integer lengths. If the length of the rod is L, right? Then the price distribution is given by a list, capital L of size L. So you understand, right? So let's say if length of the rod is 5, so then the distribution will be like this, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the length of the rod is 10, then distribution will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that the price distribution will be a list comprising of this thing 1, 10, 2, 20, right?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So so it will be a list of prices actually. It's not like one. It will be like only 10, 20, 20, 20, 5, 3 until.
If it
Okay.
is 10.
So it will be from 0 to 9 indexes, right? That also
Yeah.
you have to consider. Okay. Okay. Where L of I is the revenue obtained by selling a rod of length L I plus 1, right? Why I plus 1?
Zero
Because
indexing.
zero indexing, right? So it will start with 0, 1, 2, 3. So that means if you are selling with 1 meter rod, that means it should be
0 to 11.
zero.
L of 5 is 0.
You understand, right? Now you understand the clear picture. What is your arguments? So one is length of rod, which is L. The other is the list, which is corresponding to that prices, right? So 1, 2. So what you have to do now is you have to search for those prices. So and you have only one cut. That means okay. So let's say you have now here is five different combinations are there. So how many cuts you will do?
Only one cut.
One cut is possible, but how many combinations will be there? 1, 4, 2, 3, right?
Yeah, 2 combinations are there.
So let's say if 10 are 10 length of the so L is equal to 10, then how many combinations will be there?
1 plus
1, 9, 2, 8, 3,
yes.
7, right?
Yeah.
5 around 5 combinations will be there, right?
It should be. Yes,
Huh?
sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
In that
5.
So in that 5, what you have to do is
Maximum in that. Maximum 2 in that.
done, right?
Oh, fine, sir. Sure.
Now you understand things, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can
Yes.
you guys can do?
Yes,
So
sir.
I think it's kind of very clear now to like.
Sir, it's not clear to me.
Okay.
Like if you're given these 5 rods, so
Not
the
5
say
rods.
rod number
No,
5, we can only cut it.
So it's not
Sorry?
like 5 rods. It's like one rod
Yeah,
with this.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So length of the rod is 5 meter. So how many cuts you can do? One cut. So which are the combinations will be there? 1, 4, 2, 3, right? Possible combinations. And the
We
price.
just and I don't understand. We just given one rod and its length.
So L is the length. Okay. L is the length of the rod. Fine. Hello.
We have a single rod. Single rod.
Single rod. So one single rod will be there. Okay. One single rod will be there. So if it is 5 meter length of the rod, okay, you can do only one cut. So where you can do one cut? After 1 meter, you can do one.
We can only make it into 2 pieces.
Two
we
pieces.
can only make it into 2 rods.
2 pieces. Correct. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but that means you can cut in like after 1 meter. So it will be into 1 and 4 meters, right? Correct. Hello.
Sorry, I had internet problems. Yes.
So if you cut at 1 meter, then it will be splitted into 1 meter and 4 meters, right?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
And if you cut into at 2 meters, that means it will cut into 2 meters and 3 meters, right? And but if you you have only these two choices there, but the prices will be different for that. So if you cut into 1 meter, right? So that 1 meter length is having different price, and the 4 meter length of the rod is having different price. And if you cut at 2 meters, then it will be split into 2 meters and 3 meters. So that 2 meter will be having different price, and 3 meter will be having different price.
What if we are given a rod of 2 meter? Then we can cut it into 1 meter if it's profitable to sell 2 of 1 meter.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Correct. Right. You understand, right?
Yes, sir.
I understood the question. That's complicated.
Okay.
Sir, please don't give like this question in OPP, sir. Please.
You
it's a kind
just
request.
you make that request to Ram.
Mr. Ram.
Okay.
Is it already too late to make that question?
Sir, it is approximately taking 15 minutes for us to understand this question only, sir.
Okay, fine.
And what if the rod length is more than 20 meters or 25 meters kind of thing, sir?
Hello, sir.
It can be anything actually. So that's what you have to make the
what
logic.
the question, yeah, that's what the question is telling us. So the best cut would be whenever we are getting the best price for that.
Yes. So if it is 20-meter rod length, then how many you can
Let us
have?
say it is the rod is 99 meters, sir. Then either 2-meter cut or 3-meter cut will give the same price. Means above 5 if I take only 3 rupees or 3 units kind of thing.
So when that is like the different
Only
rod
one
lengths
cut
will be there, the prices will be different. It won't be same also, right? This list will also be different, no?
Yes.
So this is the example.
They have given for 7 meters, it is 1,1,167 times.
Correct, right? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Only
So
one cut, na sir. Only one cut, na.
Yeah,
So
one cut.
cuts will not be...
So that means, let's say
7
you have,
meter.
let's say 7-meter. Okay, 7-meter rod length is there, right?
Yes.
If you do one cut, where you can do, what are the possible places you can cut the rod?
1 and 6.
2 plus 5, 2 plus 5 or 4 plus 3.
And 1 plus 6.
1 plus 6 is possible, but 6 is not there in the list, sir.
No. Okay, this is the example then. No, what I'm saying is there is a list, so it is not visible to you, right? This is the example thing. So that list which is passing, that argument you are going to pass, right? It is having those numbers there. So 6 related to that 6, right? The price will be there in that list. This is the example list for the 5-meter rod. If L equal to 5, this is the price list. So if L is equal to 7, right, the different price list will be there.
But same cut will be there. I mean, single cut.
Single cut, yeah. So you have to make the logic for that single cut.
So, and is it sure that the higher length will be having lesser pricing, sir?
It's not like that.
That's what. Then we'll not
List, they have different values for different cuts.
You have to compare, no? That's it. See, but the thing is, you can compare, na? Let's say, because if you cut at 1 meter, then definitely only 1 and 6 and 6 and 1 only that is possible, right? So that pricing list, so that price will be equal to something. Then when you cut 2 and 3, then that pricing will be there. So that sum is greater or lesser than this, you can actually compare.
Hello, sir. Anybody is here? Hello?
Yeah, Biswajit, yeah.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, I am not able to hear you, sir.
Oh, okay, but I think I'm audible.
Anyway, sir, if you can hear me, sir, I have a issue, sir. I have to need to discuss, sir. Actually, sir, in my area, sir, in Assam, sir.
We got the mails. Yeah, we got the mails, and I think they are working on it. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, sir. Because somehow I came to a relative house today, and somehow I able to manage the internet connection, sir. So, but in my hometown, sir, there is a flood situation. So, internet connection is disrupted, and from 3 days I don't have any electricity also.
No,
so
we have got the mails and everything. Yeah. So the management will do like whatever necessary things are there. Okay, so it's up to them. They will do, and whatever necessary things will be there, they will definitely do. Okay.
Yeah, I thought, sir, situation will be like improved, but right now, if I'm seeing the situation, the internet connection is totally disrupted in my locality, and after that, electricity is not there. Main problem is that so inverter is died already, sir.
Okay. No, yeah, that's okay. So they will look into it. Okay. So that is the management. So you can actually write a lot of mails already are there. But if you have issues, you can write to support@online-degree. Okay.
I have already written support.
Okay.
Also, but there is not. I didn't get any proper response. So that's the reason I don't know whom to discuss. Why I have raised this issue to now, right, sir?
If there will be problems with such kind of students, right, the issue will be resolved after this. Okay. But exam is going to happen. Okay, fine.
Okay,
guys. I think we should stop. You guys can try this question, and you can share that solution by tomorrow. Okay?
Sir, one doubt. Hello.
Yes. I'm good.
Yeah, sir. What is the eligibility to write the end term exam for Python?
For Python?
Yes.
I think it is there on. I'm not sure. But I think you have to submit some set of assignments, right? If I'm not
Yes.
wrong.
Yes.
And I think your score should be there. I think OPP score also should be mandatory. I think one of the OPP scores, something like that.
Okay. Any one of the
Okay, any one of you guys, can you if you can, because I haven't checked for Python, so I'm not sure about it. So any one of you knows, you can just let him know now itself.
Sir, one last question, sir. Even hello. Yeah, sir. Even for example, if I start exam, sir, and meanwhile the exam will stop due to internet issues or something like that, sir, then what should I do, sir? So can they consider like best of OPP two? I mean, best.
See, now the decision is not already made. Okay, so depending on how many problems will occur, right, and
Yes,
according to like whoever is getting affected, the decision will be made. So right now the exam is going to happen. Okay, how many students are getting affected with that? Those will be considered. So for them, definitely something will be considered. Right? It's not like we won't consider anything, but what we are going to consider, it's not actually it's not made clear. So once the exam will happen, right, depending on the number of students and whoever get affected, they will get the benefit from that. Okay.
So shall I write another mail, sir?
I think if you already written, it's not needed now. It's okay. It's fine. Or if you wanted to write, you can write support.
Okay, because I need to write this OPP one, sir. I have prepared for it, sir, but somehow this situation happened. And
okay. No, you can actually give the exam. If you are able to give the exam, please give the exam. Okay. If
sir, I'm ready to give the exam, but my concern is, sir, if I mean, so for example, I start my exam, internet connectivity is coming and going, like just it's totally disrupting, sir. So if meanwhile I mean if, within like 5 minutes of starting my exam, if the internet stop and it will like examiner will expel me, right? In that case,
no, it
Sia will take care of that one, sir.
Yeah. So it's not like So that whatever things will be happening, right, it will get captured in CI anyway. So it's not like, see, something will be considered. A lot of people are getting affected, right? It's not like it's not going to happen anything. But the decision is not there right now. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is after exam, we'll get to know whatever the decision is there. Right?
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, guys. Yeah, I think we should stop here. Okay.
Good night, sir.
Okay, good night. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All the best. All the best for the exam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.